it's Anita from Scrappy Happy Mommy, and today I'm going to be making a birthday card using my Birthday Bash cartridge. The sketch I'm using today comes from Cardz TV, and this is sketch number 18, and all of the dimensions are done for you, but I've changed mine just slightly just for the card. I'm also using two Cardz TV stamp sets, Good Times, and I'm also using more Critter Captions right there. So the card I'm using today is an A2 size card, and when put together, of course, it measures 5.5 by 4.25. The first mat I'm using is going to be an orange mat, and this is going to measure 4 by 5.25. And then something differently that Mary's sketch doesn't do is I've added a pattern paper mat, and this will measure 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm just going to head and put the mats together. So as mentioned, I did change the sketch, just my dimensions slightly, and it's usually by 1/4 inch, and it is because I wanted a pattern paper mat onto the card base, and I did want to use an orange just to pop it up. So there is the beginning of the cards, to let you know. So the other things that are going on the card is a little mat right here, and then I also have one going across. So this mat right here is going to measure 2.5 by 4.5, and then I did put it on the same orange background that's here, and this will measure 2 3/4 by 2 3/8 by 4 3/8. So I am going to head and just layer them slightly. Just get them put on. So that is the first thing, and I'm not adhering them yet. And I'll show you why. So that is going to go right there. And then I do have a small strip of paper that's going to measure 1 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then I also added a little bit of an orange behind it, so that turns out to be 1 7/8 going this way, again by 3 3/4. So I'll go ahead and just put those together. And again, I'm not layering anything down yet. Okay. So, as you can see, this is how it's going to go, just like that. And there is in Mary's card base right here, a little mat right here, and I use that as my sentiment mat. And I cut mine at 3/4 by 1 3/4, and I just wanted a little bit of an edge just to tuck it under like that. And the sentiment is going to say, "Hey Foxy," and now you can see why. And there is my image right there. So this image comes from Birthday Bash, and it is the fox found on page 24 of the manual. So I did use all of the shift features, layer, and then layer 2, and I cut the fox at 3 3.25 inches. So before I put the fox on, I am going to put this together. And the sentiment itself, the "Hey Foxy," that comes from Cardz TV, and this is from the more Critter Captions. And the one that I did use is this one right here, "Hey Foxy." So I am going to go ahead and just put this down, just like that. And then layer this mat on top. Like that, and then also the little image right here, and that one is going to go right about there. So there is my card base itself, and I did put 1 thickness of foam tape on the little fox. And as mentioned, the fox is from Birthday Bash, cut at 3/1/4. My goodness. And I am just going to leg him just like that with his boots kicking up in the air. So that is the outside of the card. For my inside sentiment, I had to use Party Animal because I just thought that was perfect. And this comes from Cardz TV, the Good Times stamp set. And also I used the Happy Birthday on the side. So there is my card today, using 2 Cardz TV sketches, Good Times, more Critter Captions, and also sketch number 18. And that is what I came up with. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.